doctor if you need help.
Can you see me?
Of course I can.
What's your name?
Alex, what's yours?
Sandy.
Do you like playing cars?
Yeah, I love playing cars.
Here, this one's my favorite, because it's red.
Red's my favorite color.
Mine too.
Alex, how old are you?
10.
10. Wow, that's pretty old.
Nuh-uh.
Alex, dinner time!
Are you hungry?
No, I eat before everything.
My mom's okay cooking, but my dad's better, but he's been working really late lately.
Alex, honey, what are you doing?
I'm playing with my new friend.
What friend?
My new friend, Xander.
Alex, come here, please.
It's okay. Listen to your mom, okay?
We're gonna eat dinner, okay? And then we're gonna go visit Dad, okay?
We can go to Daddy's work?
Yeah, and we might stay for a little bit so Mom and Dad can talk, yeah?
Okay.
All right, let's go get washed up.
Catherine, the operation room's ready. Are you sure about this?
Yes. I want Alex to have the best life possible.
I know, but
No. Don't do that. You knew that this might happen, and this is what we decided, what I decided.
I don't know, I just thought at the age of 5, we thought that he would be normal. He wouldn't have to do this, wouldn't he?
I can't have him growing up and living the same kind of horrific life I did.
Your life hasn't been all bad, Catherine.
It wasn't okay until the age of 20. I will not have him living like that. He has friends, Jonathan. What will they think when this gets out? He'll be made fun of. He'll be alone.
Alone. Alone, love you. Catherine, love us.
My parents couldn't save me from that kind of childhood. And I can't save Alex without doing this.
Okay, Catherine, it's gonna be okay.
Alex, sweetie, you're gonna go with Dad for a little bit, okay?
Sandra looks scared, Mom.
It's gonna be okay. Just go with Dad, and I'll see you soon, okay?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Hey, where is Reed taking that boy?
Xander, if you're there, I don't know if you will be, I don't know if you've seen any of the last 11 years, but if you are and you don't understand what's happening or why it's happening, then come back, not for me or for you, come back for our son, for your son.
What did you say?
It's you. Why do you still look the same?
Hey, we're not going to get anywhere by just repeating ourselves.
It's you.
You look beautiful.
Stop.
Hey,
Stop. I said stop. If you touch me, everything will come crashing down around me. How I haven't seen you in almost 11 years. What I just did to our son, how alone I felt, everything. Don't touch me,
One
Xander.
kiss, Katie. Please.
I don't know if I'll be able to piece myself back together this time.
Now, what did you say? What did you say about that boy? Please.
Sometimes when Alex smiles, his eyes crinkle and he looks just like you, and suddenly I'm shot back into the past and I'm sitting on the edge of my bed in the asylum laughing with you.
I don't understand how so much time has passed here. I haven't seen a single thing from your life since you left. I haven't seen him grow up or anything.
I don't know how our two worlds interact, Xander. I wish I could explain them to you, but
Alex is mine.
his full name is Alexander.
After me.
Of course. He's lived a good life so far, Xander. He has a family who loves him. It might be a little odd. He has some friends at school. He likes to play catch with Jonathan when he's home before dinner, and he's the best thing in my life.
Katie, why would you bring him here? Why would you bring our son to this place?
You won't understand, Xander.
You're damn right I won't understand. What is he doing here? Why are you talking to Reed as if you two are friends? Really? Out of every single person you could have chosen, you picked that bastard!
He understands me, my life.
You said he changed your life, Katie. You said he ruined your life.
He knows what it's like to lose someone. He lost someone when he was younger, and I think he must have loved Anna very much. He talks about her all the time, and I don't think that he'll ever love anyone the way that he loved her. Loves her. I think he still loves
Well, I'm
her.
glad you two bonded over your losses. That's great.
I was alone, Xander. Alone and pregnant with no real good explanation. He offered to help me, and I made a decision that was best for Alex, so that he could have the best life possible. I did this for my son.
Do you love him?
Of course not. I've only ever loved one person, and that was you. It was you or no one. That was it for me. But I do love our son. He's all I have left of you, of your world, of that life I almost had. I will not willingly give that up. So spending my life with Jonathan Reed, sleeping in separate bedrooms so that Alex can have a good life, that I can do.
You keep avoiding my first question, Katie.
You talked to Alex through the wall, didn't you?
His favorite color is red.
I can't let him grow up like I did.
Katie.
You wouldn't. You couldn't have.
I said I would do anything to give him the best life possible.
Katie, you're doing to our son what was done to you years ago.
Do not pretend to understand the situation,
No,
Xander.
no, I won't, because I would never do that to anyone, especially not our son.
He will grow up friendless and alone. They will make fun of him. They will tease him. He won't ever be loved by a nice girl. No one will want to associate with the crazy boy who sees things.
There had to have been other options, Katie.
Yeah, let him grow up in a goddamn asylum or send him over to your world. He doesn't know you. He would be terrified out there without me.
This was not the best option, and you know it.
He is young, and it won't affect him the same way that it did me. And when he grows up, I hope that he remembers you as some imaginary friend. I'm sorry, Xander. I would do anything to spend my life with you, for a house with a white picket fence and a dog where we could raise our son. I wish that you could have been there when I brought him into the world. I wish that I could hold your hand and kiss you anytime I wanted. I wish that you could carry him up to his room when he falls asleep downstairs, and I wish that I could roll over in the middle of the night and see you sleeping beside me, but we don't get any of that, Xander. I had all of that taken from me. I will not willingly give up my boy.
He's just as much my son as he is yours.
No, he's not. You just admitted that you hadn't watched any of the last 11 years.
So?
So it must hurt for you to find out that he exists this way, but you don't know him. I have raised him. I have taken care of him when he's sick. I have made him his favorite food. I've wiped away his tears. I've heard him laugh. I've heard him say that he loves me. So it's different for you to give him up. It's different, and you know it. Do you regret meeting me now?
No. But I do think that you will regret this one day.
I might. But right now, this is what I have to do.
Do you regret meeting me?
I never stopped loving you.
You know, Katie, it hasn't been years for me. I'll love you even when I'm old and gray.
Even after this, you'll forgive me for this and still love me.
As upset as I am standing in front of you, all I feel towards you is love.
Not even a little bit of anger.
Maybe a bit of anger, but I suppose I'm blinded by love. Can you promise me something, Katie?
Xander Masters, you sure do ask me to make a lot of promises.
80 roads, you somehow managed to keep them all.
It's not roads.
Katie, read. That hurts.
I hate the last name. I wish I could have kept my own, or more ideally, taken yours. What were you about to make me promise?
You would tell Alex about me someday.
When he's older, I already planned on it. I feel like there's so much I want to tell you and so much I want to say, but I just feel like
Talk to
I'm
me.
so rushed.
Just tell me everything that's on your mind, okay?
I wanted him to be normal. I didn't want him to be like me because I didn't want him to spend a life in an asylum.
It's okay. You did what you thought was best, and I don't like it, but I get it. I get it.
I didn't want him to see your world. I prayed and prayed that he wouldn't be able to see it because I didn't want him to be alone, and I can't send him away, Xander. He's all I have left.
You'll always have me.
And I hope that he remembers you as some imaginary friend. I hope he remembers everyone from your world as some imaginary friends that he had growing up, just like other kids had.
Me too.
Because I die a little bit each day knowing that you're out there and I can't be near you. And I hoped that you had moved on and that you hadn't been watching everything. And when you didn't show up for years, I thought you had moved on. And all I wanted was for you to be happy and loved because Xander Masters, that's what you deserve. And I just wanted you to know that I'm happy. And I love him, our son. And maybe I can't have you, but he is so good and so beautiful and so much like you. And at first, I thought that he was going to grow up and be a spitting image of you, and I was terrified. But now I think it would be a gift.
I would give anything to know.
Sorry.
Maybe when they bring him back, can I say goodbye to him?
I don't know.
Please, Katie. I don't get to know my own son. Just give me something that I can hold on to.
Let me think about it, Xander. Let me ask Jonathan what he
Katie,
thinks.
please do not let that man decide if I get to see my own son or not.
Let me think on it, Xander.
Okay. Okay. I love you.
I never stopped loving you.
I'll see you in a bit.
Perhaps.
You know, I was surprised to see his name on the chart. Even more surprised to learn that you brought him here willingly.
Do you think I made a mistake?
Do you think we made a mistake with you?
I don't know.
We may never know. But we do have to live with our choices. And I have been living with mine ever since the day I dragged you into that operating room. I will never forget your screams, how you begged us to let you go before fading into unconsciousness as they put you under. I watched the whole operation in absolute horror. Even after you woke up, it took weeks for you to show any sign of improvement, and I thought for sure that we had ruined you. This poor, sweet girl who was so full of life and fire and fight, we had snuffed you out. Extinguished what made you special. I considered quitting that day, nearly did, but I told myself that I wanted to do good in this world, especially after helping commit such horrible atrocities. Even after you left, I told myself that I had made an irreparable mistake, but Dr. Reed, he kept me informed of all of the progress you continued making. I can't help but wonder if you would have had that sort of life out in that other world. Look at you now, married, a beautiful son, a happy life. Could you have had that out there, or was it only possible here? So who's to say if we fixed you for better or for worse? I'm not sure that I regret my decisions, but I would not repeat them, Katie. Katie, I hope you do not let your decisions tear you apart as I do mine, for I feel as though this weighs heavy on my soul, and I feel much, much older than I should. Katie,
Yes, Nurse Beckett.
you are happy, aren't you?
Yes.
Good. That's good.
Do you think it worked?
Yeah, it's worked before.
Xander wants to see him. Say goodbye.
Let me.
Really?
I figure I owe it to you too.
Okay.
I'll leave you two alone for that.
Why did you offer to help me all those years ago?
Like calls alike. You and I are the same.
it calls to love.
You were never gonna love anyone after Zen. I could never love anyone after him. This way, we both get a family. That perfect little boy, he gets us.
Do you miss her?
Every day.
I'm sorry she died.
Me too. I'm sure wherever she is, she's in a better place now.
I hope so. Xander, you can come back now. You should be waking up soon.
It's beautiful. We did this?
Yes.
What's he like?
He thinks everything is funny, but I think he just likes to laugh. And he likes to play outside, but only when the sun is out. And he wants to be a knight, but I don't have the heart to tell him that there are no more knights.
Sounds wonderful.
He is.
I wish I could have been there for both of you. I wish I could have been there for your birthday and make sure that you believe in Santa Claus. I know that all of this was done in your best interest to help give you the best opportunity in life you deserve. And I know that your mother loves you very much. And that she and Reed will take the best care of you. I should go. I don't want him to remember me.
Say goodbye, Xander. Let him have that.
Hey,
Hey.
you're back.
I am.
Why are you sad?
I have to go away.
Away? Forever?
Yeah, forever.
You won't ever come back?
I'll come back. If you really need me to, okay?
Promise?
I promise.
Thanks for being my friend. Even just for a little while.
Thanks for being mine. Goodbye, Kate.
Goodbye, Xander.
Bye, Alex.
Mom, why are you sad?
Mom's just sad to see Xander go, that's all.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, everything will be okay. You know what I used to say to him? I used to tell him that he was the best hallucination.
What's that?
It's something that's just out of your reach.
Was he really the best one?
Yeah. He'll always be the best hallucination.